Good morning again, and welcome to another adventure with What's Up with Richard. Today, no bicycle ride, no coffin-oring. As you can see, we have a slight problem here. I taped that together because the window just wouldn't stay shut. Now, I'm not exactly Mr. Fix-It, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. So let's go inside and see what the problem is. I think you can see the problem. We have no window crank. My last effort to fix it, well, you can see the results. But I have some replacement parts, so hopefully this won't be too much of a chore. Need to get started. I've procrastinated long enough. Alright, I got things cleaned up a little bit, and I guess next step is to disassemble this thing. Let's see how this goes. Alright, that was pretty painless. The screws were in a little bit tight, but we got them loosened up. Now, if I'm right, this should just slide right out of here, just like that. Yep, it's seen better days. And I got some more cleanup to do. Okay, before I put this thing back together, there's one thing I have to do, but I have to do that from the outside. There's a little track under here that is pretty cruddy, and I'm going to have to clean that up and put a little bit of silicone spray on it. Maybe that'll help it track a little smoother. Taken care of. I guess it's time to see if we can't get the new one installed. It's already pre-greased, and let's see if we can't get this thing in here. So far, so good. Oops, that slipped out of there. That is not good. Okay, I can see this is going to take some finesse. So I'll get back with you later, if ever. We'll see how it goes. Okay, the problem was this part of the crank was not made the same way the original one was. So I ended up having to file it down. And of course, when I filed it down, I got too far down and it ended up into the crank housing. But I don't think that's a problem. I put a little grease in there. It should be okay. But I'm also having a problem because this right roller right here is slipping out of the window slot. So it's going to take a little more tweaking, I think. But I can guarantee this is the only one of these I'm going to do today. The other one's going to have to wait. And hopefully I can get it done before it rains. Because this window is not one that you want to have open when it rains. So anyway, I'll let you know, see what happens. Well, what do you know? The screw holes didn't match up, but I got them in there. They're tight. I had to go outside to make sure that those rollers actually fit into the slots. I guess the idea looking at another window was that the ends of those have to bend up. And once I was able to bend those up and get them in the slots, well, let's see what happens. Look at that. Success. It only took me about an hour and a half, but what the heck? What else can you do on a day where it's looking sort of rainy? I do have another one to go, but that's not going to happen today, like I said before. I think the first thing I'm going to do is, since I got everything out, is to file that housing out of there a little bit so I don't have to worry about that. Not quite finished yet because unfortunately I left a mess. I guess that's my next project. Oh well, thanks for watching. What's up with Richard?